back to India news so Senate Dias can say open politics papa media and a busia aha and I hear back Benjamin ko na the ever say Benjamin won repeat what a chief justice one instance we have case bi so aba aye critical papa na me say Benjamin already am come go you no bra
by petition yi ho
but the same pamano because we British constitution say okotena case one notify the third accused okotena case yes so on setting up tribunal system to a British constitution
we dey can keep to be e be hol man say no hol man I ho pass president Mahama timi di tu say
now ono president Mahama no otu kwan one notify parliament ne ade no wasn't it a breach
one say
no so
yeah I say ka ho asem
oh I'm saying say that 7 members now wa pound wa announce no the procedure now wa follow no me per lawyer be me call Supreme Court on that it is unconstitutional.
Okay, you know you different matter altogether. Where your petition was and but was from that Peter Nkuma, deputy editor, Emma Daily Dispatch newspaper, and now what say one also can I say
that's a woman to be idea a kind of manifesto a kind of growth of the nation
manifesto the end the manifesto the name
time I know call a pro now or can not the no
and by manifesto on the actual we no one Troy. I think said the other can say na a can campaign promises.
A can vision.
Medasi.
Any mission. Any execution plan.
Medasi.
Written constitution or by and it's saying do was saying 120 days. Do was saying who's oil. It is the unwritten one oil and I know and ne impeachment process now starting the secretariat manager your friends of Fusukwachi on a mad date extra time be now we come by independent obia utumitina ho ehwe ayehwe ha e kan sem bokoko so nso aka bibi me ka papa na asema sa papa no or a different breed mama nka na se the president he's a different breed ono de oya ade na e papa no so bo si anu akasa de we me ba me se no eno no oye inkrofo na eye your friend is saying lawyers emma petitioners no omusu ni omoban these are people who have interest with the person eye self for case imam me ne ma me no issue me kwa kodiam that is what is happening. That is what is happening. Na so wo hwa nkofo na omusi omuye lawyers. Omugina bia wo society. Any brofo na ya chro na. Se nye otan any your say ya. Ka brofo bi ti say shining star brofo we. Ka hwe lawyer na ogina wo a wa call law school. Enye nindie se na nguase path we na abepa. Yenyi bibi enfin chem. I say who can support them voluntarily? Who can support them? We need to get them out. That is what is happening. And now share kakra. Videos ni kakra. Any nkomo kakra kani commentary omo amonko of work. I say at the end omo nti ase yes omo call and they went to make a statement. Kese komo call na kenura first it in grand kese komo pamo ma many people.
Hey sir,
go and read the commentaries they are writing and everything. Tell them when the man the chance to near some.
Wow.
Yes.
Chief Justice.
Yes.
It can be a man opportunity.
No.
Now you want the natural justice once a week.
Omo e ka omo a e na wo mbere mu. What you say? Na ya ka wo a wudi asem ye ni. Wo a wudi akire. Wo a ya nominate you 2028. What is say you declare results ne pe. No one start your party will be
away bus
will be
contaminous
baby a wote na make sure say sika e de ma wo ni nyina because a party and they do call on the states will come for their money say am say yenye
all right me da say busa for the koka and na martin in kan na me kwa TC
na me say mo ma bet na ha ma koti laws any bibia yes and this for mo laws
amunhwe ho
don't confuse me with facts. And no NDC for the more confuse more with facts. Said yeah near penny yeah papa can be there veteran sports journalist.
Yes.
Yeah, what I can. Is there never confuse a year or be confuse more with facts. Can't say my facts and the quotations are we in your constitutional provisions are we in your and this for yes or muti any president mama. Dear, can say committee na better national. Nipa no issue statements or better national. Means the position no kaya na confuse me.
Phyllis
Government spokesperson. No. Minister in charge of government communication and presidential spokesperson. Now, one will say committee banner ya set here. Communication, they setting everything about committee coming from Jubilee House. Look, me say President Kufuor set up National Reconciliation Commission 1992.
There was
a reporter.
1992.
Yes.
President Kufuor.
2002. Oh, sorry. 2002. Let me a reporter.
Okay.
No more communications outfit. PR outfit.
Yes. And there was executive secretary.
Executive secretary.
Kenatefa. Yes.
They were issue statement, the settings and everything.
Yes.
One no President Mahama setting of Ghana at 50 President Mills. And Vice President Mahama almost setting Ghana at 50 Commission. Justice Apple chairman. No. They had somebody, Mohamed Afum, sorry. Was it near Dove? They were the PR people. Issue statements on setting.
Ayawasu West Wagon Commission.
Ayawasu West Wagon. One who said Jamefe Committee. Omo issue statement. I didn't know when the omo issue statement.
Resentment, dislike.
There's more interest. Until me so one more be reading provisions in court to law. Me see we no more any law no more show. If it is about law, aden. Prima facie any omo kwana. Me see Rollins. Me they we make anytime I have the opportunity I'll repeat it. Rollins or military ruler or obey a constitutionally elected president. One 1995 Bar Association Oman petition against Justice Aban, appointment Justice Aban.
Yeah.
That he lacked moral integrity.
Yes.
Now President Rollins are military ruler oba be transity kura. Onu kura no he didn't find prima facie against Justice Aban. Onu kura went to Ghana Bar Association lawyers who. Na constitution we any ho. Enye President Rollins time na constitution we buy. One no there na he did not follow due process. Na any ho. Eba President Kufuor. Commission sending petitions against Justice Akwa. See they went through the process. And I no crack on Supreme Court. And no na papa we are the case here court Frank Ejechum. Ekosi saying Justice Akwa wanya ni juma.
Oyele juma.
Yeba President Mills. The petition call against Georgina Wood. Now President law professor in law. One no constitution or nimu. Now no near by no he could not have found prima facie case.
He could.
And now he didn't follow procedure. Did he okay say and no crowd by say or say on your cat hunter? On national chairman then because they wanted like they want today. Say a baby Georgina Wood film because it was their political campaign. One may say Georgina Justice Wood back up.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing. But when they came, President not only said, this is the third arm of government. You are dealing with the
level-headed.
Head of the third arm of government say, independence of judiciary must be protected. I'm not sure no, because someone said those were trivialities. Eba President Akufo-Addo. The same Chief Justice way, yan throw petition at Etiano, Justice Professor Kwasari. One throw petition against the same Now Nana Akufo-Addo onye lawyer. Also, the same issues. Would look at the Peter, you were reading the petitions, no? Some of the petitions were repetition of what Justice presented.
One
repetition of what Justice but the Council of State then looked at all the issues and said, prima facie case be any ho.
Yes.
President Mahama Kwabaya was setting up committee chaired by a former Speaker of Parliament. Or no, yes, second arm of government chaired by Omon Kwadi Omafasi. These frivolous
anopo we me pese make play
medasi
mo ye me wie mo nye ya said the lesson say John kai no mo tempt ya make kwasi asem
dabi ye ne sa
na ono president Mahama nkwa say okaka na lawyers ni NDC party so mo ye so called neutrals is following due process.
Now due process are two petition call for the removal of the electoral
commission. Why is article 146 now all follow? He has not done anything wrong. Well, that's what you are saying. He has not done anything wrong. And now way cases where petition near my woman now consider ye on the Council of State. 31 members na mate say ba ko pe na etutia
120 wa abstaining ye ne so fa akufu yes
yes
but
former Supreme Court judge no ni na omo nyina to say yen primacy
so fa akufu na abstaining
no sa asem na omo kan no in fact on joy from bisa sami demfi mo kan say ba ko abstaining but I didn't want to believe it because I don't want to believe say members of the Council of State, former judges,
yes,
and him for
yes,
but the
Nana
Ajia and so hobby. No, Munina can't we mu peneso say.
I just mentioned a former Speaker of Parliament who was the second leader of the second arm of government, or on the chairman. Who mentioned? What are you mentioning? Now, who no, Justice Chief, no, or no? Was he head of any arm of government? And away, Omunina, they sat there and found say prima facie case had been say, and now almost recommended say, yes, suspended. And you said the constitution, but no minister already provisions, advice of Council of State, it's not binding on Supreme Court. It's not binding on President too. Because if they had even advised presidents or suspending, on the own, Obeka say menfa, and nothing would have been. Obeka say, more even though say suspension, may or no epe say or suspended, yeah. It's not because Council of State be advised, because that advice is not binding on him. Nudging or the year said your man do ye or my plan is a mammy with chicken he'll make in a floor. That is the process they are taking. But you see, say almost so move follow due process. And yes, sir. And now the Etienne say even the said the any colleague be kind, even the venue for much or letter no CJ where they were going to say to crown no man fanka letter no more. She has to write to them after reading the letter invitation. Say, most member he. Why are you holding the meeting?
Hey, Omanga.
Oh, it's a colleague no boy and me so me boy. Oman chair no baby on me and after a year you know almost called a castle hall baby. With all these buildings, it's old buildings. I mean, who say a dungeon, a honor. Yes, see a holy, meeting. But you see, say, Marty says, CJ say anchor. Even though Constitution say I'm holding camera. Or say name my appear there's nothing in camera about the process so far.
It was one thing.
There's nothing.
No, but no.
Oh,
the Constitution. Constitution said, I was said in camera. But the point is that if someone allow, not just say. They are giving credence because when you are a leakage, near people in your official. I am man for now. I got to train in a penny yet. No man so eka or more. If
you have government officials, I bet you even the number of people who voted. If you have a government official who knew number of people who voted as Council of State.
But will it be legal? Constitution betima. Punitive we become one and say you can see the I don't know ye live wa punitive we be one because say adia
well because the use of shall no and
so somebody can go to Supreme Court say I don't know they find his Zimbabwe so what boni nyina egu
say
because
they have
they
have breached constitutional provisions.
The whole process is null and void
anyway
and it can be done. But
it can be done. Somebody can go to court and say the whole process is null and void.
Anka this constitutional breach the anka ya breach
In a way they say, I don't know say whether
because Mahama
Mahama
President Mahama only say we breach constitution.
yes, what British constitution? It has been because when who constitution when you breach here, will it be injurious? I'm not sure.
But just for the respect of the provisions.
One year careful. Obi be back court. I could challenge the findings. Me feel the findings no. I be clear the CJ. So massa so.
Findings ne bad.
Oh, no, some way and some was
saying. Now you say findings.